about the purpose of learning for the youth today, I don't think there's a clear-cut purpose of the learning for the youth today. If you're asking me, so I would ask you, what's your purpose of learning? Okay, if we put this question in a reality view, I think most of the youngers in the university, they don't have a clear purpose of why they are learning in the university. Basically, maybe they just want to strive for the GPA, right? For the GPA, to get a high score, to help them to get into the further education in the master degree. Or some might think they want to get a decent salary while they enter into the workplace. That's it. I think for this question, I don't know the purpose of the learners. And for the second one, about the learning pattern of the contemporary college students, because I don't encounter so many college students. Actually, for the students I have met, most of them, I think they kind of lack of a learner autonomy. They don't know why they should learn the course, why would they take the course. And sometimes they would even miss out the requirements of the assignment, right? Maybe they just focusing on how to get a higher score or how to pass the course without even making the basic efforts, paying attention to the requirements made up by the professors. So as for the learning patterns, I think they just lack of the learner autonomy. They tend to be forced to learn instead of learn out of their own wills. For the viewpoints on the education, I think if we think this from the students' viewpoints, okay, I don't know about the viewpoints from the student side, but from the teachers, the educator side, I do hope the students can list out what they really need, what they really want about the teaching process, what they really want to get from the teaching process. If the teacher does not initiate the rapport between the students and the teachers, it is the teacher's fault to not do so. But when the teachers initiated, the students did not respond to it. It's also impossible to build up the rapport in the education process. So I think this is about a mutual communication, or the mutual efforts should be done to improve the education. And about my world outlook, I hope every student can know what they want to do, what they want to realize, and what help they want to get from the faculty or the staff.
Hello, dear students. They have some interview with you. So let me ask you the first things. How do you usually study, and what do you think of your own learning pattern?
I like to expand knowledge and focus on the sense and everything related to it until you can tell it clear smoothly in your own words and problems.
Okay, now the second question is, what do you think is the purpose of your study?
About learning purpose, learning from yourself and pursue your own goals in life.
Okay, now the final thing is that, do you have a clear view of your world outlook, and could you talk about it?
The basic conclusions of the worldview is consistent with the theory of the score rate. But I am the most promoted part of the personality skill ratios. Super eyes belong to the highest part of the regular raised
Okay, thank you, students. Thank you again. So goodbye.
From two interviewees, we drew a conclusion. When we at a loss, we can first set our own small goals, such as current grades, degree acquisition. In the university, self-learning ability is more important. We should try to rely on ourselves. Students know their own needs. Education resources can be better utilized.
The answer to the first question is that at different ages, people who have experienced different life experiences have different thinking and behavior, and the attitude toward a thing from different angles is also different. The answer to second question is that teachers and students have similar expectation for youth learning. Teachers want students to know what they want in their study, while students will expand their favorite knowledge. However, teachers and students have different views on their purpose and learning model of youth learning. The former believes that students should strive to obtain higher GPA and degree, and is worried that students do not know what the meaning of learning is. The latter believes that learning is to expand knowledge, enrich themselves, and realize their ideals.
Initially, we talk about the question 3. What do the interviewers reveal about them and their worldviews? For this question, I think the students and the teachers we interviewed have a positive world outlook and believe that the future development of the world is bright. They all believe that mankind has great potential and are full of vision for overcoming world problems and improving mankind itself. Their world outlook is embodied in their hope for WKU community and their friendliness to community members. The question 4 is summarized to describe the worldview of the group members while exploring diversity that might exist around the WKU community. For this question, we thought, according to our research and discussion, there is still a lot of diversity in our school. Most Chinese students have received materialist education since childhood, and many teachers, especially foreign teachers, believe in Christianity. Different nationalities also have different festival and culture customs. Even Chinese students will have certain accent difference and the habit personality difference due to different regions. These are the embodiment and community diversity. We should embrace and respect this diversity.
Comparing our worldviews and the interviewees' worldviews. Our group thought we need to try our best to achieve our goals. This is similar with interviewees' thinking. We should set our goals to improve ourselves. That is what interviewees expected. The difference between our group members and interviewees is the faculty's worldview. Because she is a teacher, we are students, so our position is different. But overall, our purpose is stepping to a bigger stage. It's the same.